What's going on, guys? I am Mr.Deranged. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, make sure to click the subscribe button. It's like hitting the elevator button after somebody else has already hit it. Alright, today we are going to be reacting to System of a Down, BYOB, Bring Your Own Bagels. These jokes suck. I'm sorry. I apologize. Not really, but it really sucks. I like System of a Down. I got to see them back at Ozfest when I was younger. It was Avenged Sevenfold and System of a Down and Ozzy and Dragon Force and like a bunch of people. This was like way back when. All right, so System of a Down we were supposed to see, and as they were coming on stage singing, we had to leave the concert due to we had like backstage or VIP passes to meet Disturbed, and Disturbed ended up just fucking leaving. They didn't meet with any of the fans or anything like that. They just left. So it was real bullshit. It made me hate Disturbed for a very long time. We got the tickets because my brother-in-law worked at Woodwind and Brasswind, and whoever got the most sales got the tickets or whatnot, and that's how we were supposed to see them. But that didn't happen, so I missed out on two things there, and it really sucked for me back then. But today we're going to be reacting to System of a Down, BYOB. Obviously, I think most of us that enjoy this type of music know the song. I've never seen the video, though, so I didn't even know that they had a video. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. It's so crazy to see. I just like looked everywhere. It's so crazy to see how young he looks here. It is insane. All right, well, I'm not going to get like political on this, but this is a political based song, basically saying the government's always lying to us and we just go ahead and eat up whatever they tell us.
Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sunshine. Kneeling roses disappearing into Moses' dry mouth, breaking into Fort Knox, stealing our intentions. Anger sitting gripped in oil, crying freedom. And the dough of solution, still you feed us lies from the tablecloth.
I tried to get the lyrics for this video, but I feel like what I've got is not the lyrics because I was reading them before. I'm like, I know this is not right, and I can definitely tell that this is not right. They're missing so much stuff in that. Because they were talking about the hangers and sitting dripping in oil, crying freedom. Like, there's so much stuff in this song, but like I said, it's all politically based, so I don't really want to go into most of it. The guitarist in this, I love the sound of the song. It was one of my favorites back in the day that I would constantly listen to. System of a Down was just, I mean, top notch. It was just so fucking good.
Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time.
I believe at this time, we were at war, or somebody was at war. I mean, Iraq's always been at war, but I believe that's what they were talking about in the song is the going to the desert and blowing up the sunshine. It was just the troops in the desert fighting, and then the bombs going off, and that being the sunshine, and just death and chaos for absolutely no reason.
Desert blowing up the sunshine. Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sunshine. Blast off! It's party time! And we don't live in a fascist nation! Blast off! It's party time! And where the fuck are you?
Oh god. Blast off, it's party time, and we don't live in a fascist nation. Blast off, it's party time, and where the fuck are you? God. How things have changed, huh? The fascist is thrown around by so many people that don't even know the true meaning of it.
Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sunshine. Well, everybody's going to the party, have a real good time.
I feel like this is is this like the blinders on for like the TV? Like the TV and computers and stuff is what's making them completely blind to what's actually happening? Is that why they're showing so many different things, like with the stores with the goods, and then like shopping for food, and then they've got like this cartoon thing going on now?
Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sun. Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Why don't presidents fight the war? Why do they always send the poor? Why don't presidents fight the war? Why do they always send the poor? 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 They always send the poor. They always send the poor.
Well, that's a real easy answer. They send the poor because the poor are like, hey, we'll do it for money, and then get money, but it's not a whole lot, and then you get to deal with all the trauma for the rest of your life from going to war, and then probably end up homeless and trying to get the VA to help you out with stuff, but they won't because, well, that's government too, so just kind of sit there and wait. I don't know. That's my thought on it. I've always liked System of a Down. Great song. I mean, it was one that I'd listen to all the time, but it was more or less for like the la 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 la, like that type thing. And it was just a fun song to listen to. I never really actually paid attention to the lyrics when I was younger. I think a lot of us didn't really listen to lyrics as much as we do now as adults. At least I didn't. I mean, until Eminem, and then I was like sitting there like deciphering every little word they said, and trying to memorize his fastest songs as best as I could to be able to sing along with them. But the good old days of music, right? I really like this song. I mean, I still listen to it. It's still on my playlist. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Did you ever actually listen to the lyrics of this, or was it just like one of those like good songs that you're just like kind of like having fun with? And like I said, I loved like the la 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 la, and I mean it's just same with their like banana 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 terracotta banana banana terracotta pie. That song, you know, like they just had a lot of fun songs in the way that they sing things. I mean, they had meaning to them, but they were just fun. And one of my favorite things that happened at this Louder Than Life concert is when Tech Nine came out and he did System of a Down in his song, where it was straight out the gate, and he did the song, but he had Sergi in the background singing it, and it was awesome. I wish I was like sitting there. I was like, please let him be here. Let him be here. That would be so awesome if he was here. But obviously. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of it, and did you listen to the music back then, or did you just enjoy the song? Do you feel differently about it now, or is it still the same where it's just kind of fun and exciting to hear? Let me know, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. Bye.